This is everything you're going to need to do your DigiCase. You need 4 brackets, 2 bumpers, 10 bolts, 2 washers, a little round rubber pad, stickers if you want to make it legit. Here's your hole templates, Allen wrench, an 11/64 bit, and a 3/8 bit with a pilot on the end of it, some silicone, and an X-Acto knife. So what I usually like to do is go around and drill all the holes first. So we're going to start with the 11/64, and here's the lid template. Pretty much only can go in one way. Fits over the little nubs right there. Flip it around for the other end. Done with that one. Next, it's going to be the front template. It goes either way as long as the arrow is pointing up. And this is the channel where your latch is going to come down. So you're going to take this, put it in that latch channel, inside the latch channel to the top, and then drill the holes. Same thing with the other side. Inside the latch channel to the top. And we're done with that. Flip this around. Back. Same thing with the back, doesn't matter which way it goes, as long as the arrow is pointing up. Stick it in that channel, that middle, oops. Stick that middle channel. Make sure it's flush all the way up to the top. Drill your holes. So we're done with all the templates and that small bit. Go ahead and put in a 3/8 and then go right back to all your holes. Pilot should fit right in those holes. Alright, done drilling. You're going to see on the inside, everywhere you drilled, be a little bit of tear out, a little extra plastic. Just take an X-Acto knife or any kind of blade and just kind of chamfer that all down. So that tear out plastic just kind of wipes away. Alright, once those are all done, just give the outside ones a little look over. Sometimes your drill bits pull out a little bit. Maybe this one has a little bit, just slice it off. And you're ready for your bolts. You're going to take your silicone, some GM premium waterproof silicone, tube, clear. I like this, it dries fast, and then the excess silicone peels off really easy. Basically, I'm just going to fill these top threads with silicone. This is going to make your case waterproof like it was before we drill all these holes in it. Put that in there. And these are for the top bumpers. So we're going to get these 2 washers. Just going to make sure you have a really flat surface for these bumpers to sit on. if there's any banging or torquing on them just from handling, they're not going to dig into the lid and start getting loose. So once you got them hand tight, take your Allen wrench, hold on the back, and give it a nice turn back there, just torque it down. Once those are all torqued down, go ahead and start the brake. You take your bracket and you start threading it in. Because as soon as one catches, you go ahead and start the other one in. You go about halfway just to kind of keep them even, so that everything kind of tightens down nice and flat. Get it finger tight, and then switch the Allen wrench the other way so you have a little more torque. Usually about a quarter turn feels nice and snug. It's not going to move on you after that. Alright, so that's it for brackets and bolts. You can see the little round rubber bumper pad. That's going to need to go on this middle top nub in your case. And that's just for when your DigiCase in here and you got your computer on it. When it's closed up, there's plenty of room, but if when you're transporting, that lid starts to bounce around, you don't want it bouncing on this nut. It's going to really bang up your lid, so bang up your the backside of your display on your computer. So this rubber pad will keep it protected. And if you want to be legit, DigiCase decals. You got it. This is a squeegee, but if you just have a credit card or something, just get it down nice and smooth. Peel the backing off, and you don't want to peel the label off or the sticker off. You want to peel the backing off. Just kind of go slow. If stuff is not sticking, you just go back and roll it and try it again. Once it's in there, this one should fit in this groove pretty much perfectly. You want to make sure that tape's on there nice and tight, because that's what's holding all those letters together while you're transferring this. And then the front one. Pull out this plastic insert liquid here. And, they glue them in now, so sometimes they're kind of hard to get out. Same thing here. Squeeze that tape on there nice and tight. Roll the backing off. This is a little harder to get in, because you got to drop it into this slot, and at the same time not have it stick to the slot. So there you go. Squeeze it down. Roll this back. You're good to go there. So as long as we did everything right, DigiCase should just drop right in. With 2 pins in the back, 2 pins in the front, and going in these holes right here. Good to go. When you close this, these pins are going to clamp down on the plate against the force of the brackets in the back. So when you flip this around, pretty much nothing moves in there. There you go. And you know, I like to have hard drive on there, and it's actually a backup drive, card reader, hub. Just leave all that stuff on there. Then I'll take lens wraps and stuff and put lenses and cables and all kinds of stuff underneath.